Okay, so I'm not Caleb. Caleb is my friend, but I decided to start this thing on his channel. We're gonna start doing story times. Alright, so today I'm gonna be talking about my first school fight. So what had happened was I woke up. My mom woke me up because my sleeping schedule was fucking horrible. She brought me to school because we had recently moved. Yeah, we had recently moved from my dad's house to a new house. So I caught the bus. My mom didn't bring me, my bad. I caught the bus and it was started out as any other normal day. But we fast forward a couple hours and I could tell that my friend Quentin wasn't really in the best mood. My bad, I'm sorry. So we had got on the bus and I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" He was like, "Not really in the best mood today." And then I ended up getting into an argument with some other kid or something. I can't remember what it was. But I had ended up getting into some kind of argument or disagreement with him. And we exchanged a few words. Or I exchanged a few words. He exchanged a few words. And it just went on like that for the rest of the ride. So we got to school. Or, no. We were getting towards my bus stop. And we were and I had got up and we had just got done arguing. So I got up and I said, "You know what? Fuck this. Bye, bitch." And I called him a bitch, which was you know, wasn't really the smartest idea. But I had, I got up. He ran up and pushed me. Like he ran up and he had like kind of shoved me like they do in hockey, like like how they shove people in the walls. He had shoved me. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of fucking hurt. So I had stopped, and I told him I went, or I didn't tell him anything. I stopped, and I was like, "Did he just push me? Like, bruh, that was so fucking unneeded." So he ended up pushing me. So I turned around, and let me tell you something, alright? Never throw the first punch, alright? But I was obviously pissed off because I thought I was gonna lose one of my best friends. So I turn around, and as soon as I turn around, I throw a right hook and I hit him in his fucking ribs. So he punches me, he throws a punch, it ends up hitting me right on side of my right eye. He hits me like on the side of the eye socket. So I'm like, okay. So we ended up fighting for a couple minutes, and which I was really surprised when this happened, but he actually grabbed me and picked me up and threw me in a seat. And when he had done that, my first, I was like, okay, so this is happening. I'm fighting my best friend. So what I had did, I had kind of did like a donkey kick maneuver, and I had hit him. I had hit him in his nuts, actually. So he flinches, and then we get up and we throw a couple more punches. And I landed a few, he landed a few, and we had ended up, and as soon as I got off the bus, my eye started bleeding. I was like, fuck, bro. I can't believe that just happened. So we got done. I got off the bus, as I just said. I got off the bus and I went inside my house. My brother walked up to me. He was like, "What was that all about?" I was like, "We got into an argument and we started saying mean things about each other. Child shit." And this was 2 to 3 years ago. Me and him, we haven't really talked. I mean, the next day, we had both got suspended off the bus, and when we had walked, and then we were waiting at the parent pickup line. He walks up to me, he's like, hey, I was like, dude, I don't really want to talk right now. He was like, listen, man, we both shouldn't have done that. And even though you threw the first punch and you should be the one apologizing, I'm sorry for what I said and this and that. I was like, you know what, man? It's cool. Arguments happen. So we ended up shaking it out. I think we ended up hugging each other. I can't remember. Then my mom got here, and cause I didn't tell her the night before, like why I got suspended. I just said that I got into an argument with the bus driver. So I was like, she was like, so tell me again why you got suspended off the bus and why you were making up with Quentin. I was like, Mom, you know what? Uh, Me and Quentin actually got into a fight the day before. And she was like, really? And you care to tell me this now? And I knew as soon as she said that, bro, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get my ass beat, son. She was like, alright, just don't do it again. I was like, I wasn't planning on doing it again. So then, I think it was a week later, we ended up actually talking again. And yeah, we had ended up talking again. And I was like, hey, bro, I'm still pretty sorry about what happened. He was like, don't sweat it, man. Things happen. I was like, yeah, you know what, you're right. And I know I did say some pretty bad things, but still, bro, I'm like super, super sorry. He's like, again, don't sweat it. Things happen. Because I'm not even going to lie. At the time that this happened, I was a little bitch. He said, he, uh, he had told me, he was like, listen, things happen and this and that. I'm not going to get into super big detail about what we had each said. But, no, we had made up and stuff. We had started talking again. But, I got more of this story, or I got like the ending of this story, but that's gonna be for another video because it's on a different topic. So, hope you enjoyed.